Thank you for watching if it's your first time. So today's video I am going to talk about foundation that's lighter than your skin tone or darker than your skin tone. Should you, or have you bought foundation that does not match your skin tone and you're struggling and you don't know what to do with it, you want to give it away or throw it, whatever, don't do it. I have some tricks on how to match your skin tone with the foundation that's lighter or with the one that's darker than you. So I have just figured out how to maneuver with what I have to match my skin tone. I've seen a couple of people out there with foundation that's not match their skin tone and they be looking like ghost and whatever. Bear in mind, foundation does oxidize, but if you put on foundation and still doesn't match your skin tone, so I'm here for it. We're gonna go through this, we're gonna discuss it, and I'm gonna demonstrate how I get my foundation to match my neck and the rest of my body. So stay tuned. I'm going to start with the light shade because this one here, it's a little bit light. It's a little light for me. I'm just gonna use this one because this is the only light foundation that I have. I really don't like this foundation. I know everybody goes so crazy about this foundation, but with me it's just bad. The application is bad, everything is bad. Maybe just me, I just don't like it. So I'm gonna show how do you apply the light foundation. I did my eyebrows already, so for the purpose of this video, just to make it short, if you have a foundation that is lighter than your skin tone, you always start in the middle, like you're going to conceal, after when you start. You see, this foundation is a little bit light. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's really pretty light. Look at it. Any foundation that you have, you apply it on your T-zone area. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see the name though, but I'm gonna put it on the description box. So it's very dark, okay? It's a dark powder. I use it as a bronzer because I can't get a bronzer for my skin tone, they don't cater for us. So I'm going to use this powder as a contour. So you can use any powder that you have that's your shade or a shade darker than you. So if you have a light foundation, a foundation that's light, always go get yourself a powder. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. It does really not have to be an expensive powder. Any drugstore. If you also want a nice, good, if you want to invest in a good foundation, then you can go ahead, get yourself a powder that's according to your needs. So just blend it on your neck. And the hairline. And then you're good to go. Simple. So the trick is put the light in the center and avoid getting it all over your place, especially the hairline. And then you take a powder or any liquid foundation that's darker and then you put it, or even your contour, or even a concealer that's dark that you use to contour with, and then you just put in the contour, and then you blend, and then you blend everything together. Perfect. Make your skin is match. So when you're gonna take your selfie, you're now going. So for the dark one, I'm going to use a Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect. I got this foundation, it was on sale. This came and I really like it, and this was the only shade that I could buy, and I was like, I like it, I'm gonna buy it. This foundation goes for 360, and then this came had it for 90 rand, so it was like a bargain, and this is the only shade that I could get. And I was like, you know what, I'm getting this and I'm gonna make it work, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make it work should you stumble or go through the same situation that I go through. You know. So with the dark foundation, you can apply it everywhere, because here's the trick. Okay, can you guys see that? It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. Then my always go with a concealer that's light. I'm going to use the FitMe from Maybelline concealer. It's in the shade 30. You can get this at this game Clicks. That's the two places that I know they're selling it. It's selling for 100 bucks, 110, 115. And actually Foschini has it on sale for 94 rand. So bam, bam, you see that? This with a foundation that's darker than your skin tone, concealing or highlighting is the trick here. You want to go with the concealer that's lighter than the concealer that you usually wear. You see, and blend here, you blend, put it on your forehead, just a tiny dot, and here a tiny dot, tiny dot. I have to tell you guys something. Every time I'm buying foundation, I usually like to go with a shade that's darker than my skin tone, because I can always use a light concealer and highlight my face. Because if you go with a foundation that's lighter and then you apply concealer, you conceal with a light shade of concealer, when you have to highlight your face, then that's when people tend to look like ghosts when you take a selfie. That's what I try to avoid when I'm buying my makeup. So I always go with the most important thing is to remember, guys, is when you have a dark foundation, or a foundation that's darker than your skin tone, always use a highlighter that's lighter than your skin, 2 or 3 times lighter than your skin tone. And then when you have a foundation that's light, too light, a little bit light, that you feel like when you're taking photos you're gonna look like a ghost, or even outside people will say, oh, you look pale or whatever, then the trick is to put it where your highlighting zone are. It's like your T-zones where you mostly highlight. It's that's where you put your foundation, and then you use a dark powder or any other darker foundation to put on the way you have to contour, like the way I demonstrated earlier on. Yeah, that's it. And then forget about the undertone, or you have to check if you're warm or you're blue, you're green, you're pinkish undertone. I just literally just walk in the store and then I put it on my neck, and then I match. If you're buying online, that you have to check with what is your skin and so on, and whatever the result that may be, that may come, you can always maneuver it. You can use your highlighter, you can use your contour stick, or any dark foundation to contour and highlight, and the trick is just here in the area. And if you have none of it, just if you have a foundation that's light, just put it in the center, and then when it comes to the corner, you just try pat and just blend it. Don't go all the way in, then people tend to look like ghosts, or they tend to look like they've burnt in the sun, like literally burnt. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching again. Thank you for coming back and watching. Listen, this can save a lot of people out there. Please share the video to save the Halloween people walking out there. I'm kidding, like literally. Listen, this is what you have to do with your foundation. And people ask me, yo, your foundation it really matches your skin, it looks flawless, it doesn't look out there or whatever. This is a trick that I use, that I do, and I think it's going to be really important for you guys to share with other people. So please share these videos. It's not just for views, okay? It's really important. Please share, like, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.